Hello everybody, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Look, we're at Diorama. I've not been here for like, oh gosh, nearly a year, I would imagine. And I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, oh, that's so sad. I thought I was good. I thought I was good. I was reasonable. But yeah, there's so much more interesting things to do now. This I still quite like. However, I would probably, if I was doing it again, have the head completely off. But it's just me, and I'm just made aware of, how many chicken heads I had back in the day. I did not need that many chicken heads. Welcome to Diorama. I would probably have changed that as well. But you know what? It's all good. So I'm here because, of course, people tell me everything. And I'm going to take that crafting bench because I do not have one. So I'm going to take that with me. I've got wood, so... But yes, apparently there is some stuff in the... Oh. Okay, I never read that. Need a dining area filled with food on plates and maybe some other items. Dining roomy. Oh, dining roomy. Okay, yeah. Okay, need an area filled with food on plates. Maybe some other dining roomy things. Okay. Let me think. Okay, let's go to Stress's tavern place. I'm gonna stop by and get some food. I brought my armor stand working boxes. Hang on. There we go. Just about made it. So, yeah, I need to get some kind of food. Alright, so I'm in Stress's castle. It took me a little while to find where I was going. I don't want to... I like the floor, by the way, Stress. Well done. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure out where I was going, and I don't want to show off too much of it because, it's politeness. Politeness is a thing. So just wanted to show you, this creeps me out a little bit too much. So, well done. Well done. This is creepy. Thanks. And, yes, this dining room. Now, I know it's this place because I remember the shower of, I guess, amethyst, I think is what we're going for. Like the little, like, spindly things. That's what they're called. That's what we're calling them, at least. And so I've asked if Stress wants people instead of just food, because she's left me like this, I guess, as a whatever this is. I think we can do better than that. But I have asked, not received anything yet, but I mean, this Stress could do herself, so it's neither here nor there. So the question is, does she want 3D things? Does she want things in jars? Does she want like beers? How would I do a handle for a mug of beer? I mean, I could figure out how to do the beer and the beer head, etc. But a mug of... Ooh. Now there's a challenge. What has a curvy bit on it? I mean, there's obviously the bow, but those are too big. There's this, but that's too gross. I'd have to think on it a little bit. This is going to be... It's going to be tough. Okay, I took a couple of days to get in touch with Stress, and this has changed. Hang on. Cleo, leather. Hope it's enough. Yeah, that should be it. I got in touch with Stress. She left me leather. That's grand. That's probably enough, thinking about it. And this has changed a little bit. She said she wants the hermits gathering around, drinking, having fun, doing all the cool stuff, and we'll see what happens from there. And she wants to be lounging on the on the throne, which I can totally do. So excellent. I guess I need hermit heads. So looking at the amount of hermit heads I've got to do, I'm aware of just how many armors suits that I have to do. Yep. That many hermits. That many. Okay then. And we've got to do the food as well. This is going to be a very armor stand, let's call it rich base. So yeah. It's going to be interesting. I also need to think about food and plates and stuff. So I'm going to have a fiddle with that first. Alright, so I've been having a think about plates. Now, if I wanted to make my life easier on myself, and you know what, it's probably preferable. I was thinking of this, having plates just like that. Which is nice, and even the border around the thing. But if that happens, you've effectively got to reset the pressure plate. So, you know, no dancing on the tables unless you want that to happen. Which is, it's kind of irritating. I get it. So whilst I might do it, I might just reset the birch plates. The reason why I'm thinking about doing it that way and using item frames for at least like an initial piece of food is because it's one less armor stand I have. It's actually, hang on, 1, 2. It's 2 less armor stands that I genuinely have to place. So it's really tempting. So yeah. So I've also got to figure out how I'm going to spread around many hermits. So that's what, 27? 26, I guess, because so I need to, one of them goes there, so 25 around the room. Do I have like little groups of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25, I could have little groups of 5, just sort of drinking around the room, which probably seems, I've got everybody in here, by the way. I haven't left out a single hermit, former hermit. Basically, it's people on the whitelist currently. Yeah, it's basically people on the whitelist right now. So, yeah. I'm going to start with stress, because that one's got to be the good one. And the one that stress is going to enjoy most of all, I would imagine, because I mean, everybody likes seeing statues of themselves, which is why I've got them all over the place. You know, narcissism. That's a me thing. That's not a comment on stress. It's me that's the narcissist, obviously. Yeah. Huh. So I have bought possibly enough armor stands. If I do not, we will solve that problem forthwith, post haste, and other such speed related isms. Okay, so I've got little stress sitting on little stress's throne with all the sparkles around it. I didn't put the sparkles in. I'm assuming that's something stress put in, because everything sparkles around stress. She's got a little tiny beer. I need a handle. I haven't figured out how to do the handles. I'm pretty sure my patrons have, but yeah, she's got a little beer, foamy. And she's got a little, I guess they're called circlets, which is not a crown. It's just, is that too high up on her head? I kind of want something dangling down from it, but I just can't think of... I need gold. There we go. I think I've actually got it this time. Little jewel in the middle of her crown. Excellent. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I guess it's time for a montage for everything else. night, so that took a while, and it does look a lot more crowded in there. It's great. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. I didn't think it was actually, that's a lie. I knew it was going to take a long time to do. And the reason for that is because I've also done hermit-centric stuff before. So yes, I started up very simply at the back, so so the more interesting stuff happens further into the room. Also because doing, you know, giant centerpieces is tricky, particularly when you're running on very little sleep. So yes, just before we go into this, the groupings are random, pretty much. I've obviously moved myself to the back because I wanted to, and yeah, it was just a case of who comes out of the head box first. So that's why they're in these groupings. I put them about 5. I moved Biffa over, but that's literally the only differences I made, and I had fewer people on one table than on the other. So this one is me, Corellis, and Scar. We are eating dessert because this is why most of our table is empty, is because everyone has... I've also made some crossed axes because I felt like it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We're having a little chat. We're just finishing off our dinner. Scar's obviously already just come down from feeding Jelly because why not? Yeah, so, and obviously Corellis is very shocked at whatever is going on. I feel like he may be looking over there, which is, you know, oh no. I did the thing that I'm not supposed to do, which is thank you, which is, okay, I'll do it this way, which is, destroy that. I have a problem with some of my keys at the moment, so I need to step back and, there you go. I'm going to stop treading on the tables. Okay, over here we've got B-Dubs dancing on the table. He's definitely dancing on the table. He's definitely not running away from the scary mannequins that are outside. He's also running straight at Hypno, which feels appropriate somehow. And we've got some food, and this is obviously B-Dub's plate or whatever. Hypno's very shocked. Everyone else is okay, but Beef looks very confused by all this. What table should we go on this? This table. I figured because, you know, Wells is like a knight, he should have a shield and sword. So I took that thing over there, duplicated it and turned it into a shield. And with a little shield boss. It's actually inside the chair, but it's just sort of like... I figure Wells can be the knight. And then these 4 are just having a bit of a chat with the puppy for some reason. And obviously there is a pumpkin and a melon randomly. Biffa and Etho are having a bit of a chat. Etho's obviously on dessert already. Biffa's obviously not eating his meat. Biffa seems like a good steak guy. Over here, we have the roast pig. Now, I like... I'm going to keep doing that to myself, aren't I? What can I get rid of? That heavy weighted pressure plate. You do not exist in my existence anymore. Because I'm going to keep on doing this. And I hope it's just a single mushroom. No, this bit. Thank you. The single roasted pig with the apple in its mouth, which I really, really like, that I made entirely out of blocks. I am chuffed with myself. And Grian's doing... I'm going to get off the table in a second. Grian's doing the carving because... He was the first person I pulled out of the box. And Cub has got a little bit of a meat on a stick. And that beer looks really weird when you view it from the wrong angle. But, you know, it's there. These guys have the turkey on their table. As you can see, I'm quite proud of the turkey. They are all following a toast, which... I guess Iskal is leading. And so, yeah, I'm quite chuffed about that. And then, of course, Stress on her throne with her little diadem and her beer. And you know what? I am really, really chuffed at what I've made. Look at it. It's a look at False's face and her dinner, which is like meat of some description. I meant to do that. But I'm really proud of what I've done. It's actually... quite good. It's yeah, I'm pleased. So, on that note, I've been ZombieCleo. This has been Hermitcraft. Class dismissed.